Hello and welcome to another video tutorial. Today we're going to talk about dare del lei, also known in English as the polite form. So we're going to learn how to be polite. Now the concepts in this video will be very easy and the video itself will actually be quite quick. But a thing that you've got to remember is that it will take a lot of practice to actually master the polite form and to make it yours, to make it second nature. Now basically the deal is, when Italians want to be polite, instead of saying you, they say she. And that's about it. And they pretend to be talking to her, to the third person singular, feminine case. So instead of saying tu, they say lei. If you don't know what tu and lei are, you have to watch the video on personal pronouns, okay? So the personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, etc. And in Italian you have io, tu, lui, lei, noi, etc. So lei is she in English. And that's why you have sentences like scusi, lei come si chiama? Or scusi, come si chiama lei? And of course you're not talking to a guy asking about some girl's name. You're talking to someone that you don't know and you are asking politely his name or her name. It doesn't matter if it's a girl, a guy, a man, a woman. You always use the pronoun she. So I could talk to, let's say, a judge or a very famous person or a police officer and say, scusi, lei come si chiama? In English you would say, excuse me, what is your name? This differs from the normal tu come ti chiami because we basically use a different degree of politeness. Okay? So the very first sentence that you see is not polite, and the second one is the polite version of the first sentence, but the meaning is not changed. I'm going to give you another example. We've seen the verb to stay in Italian. Where did we encounter the verb to stay? Stare. We encountered it when we covered the present continuous and the past continuous. Because instead of saying I am doing in Italian, you actually say I stay doing. In Italian you use the verb to stay instead of the verb to be. So we already know the conjugation of the verb to stay in Italian in the present tense. Stare. So io sto, tu stai, lui sta, lei sta, etc. Let me ask you a question. What do you say to ask somebody how he is doing? Like, how do you say how are you in Italian? You say come stai? How are you? Come stai? Come stai? Of course, the subject is you, but you don't say it. It's omitted. Come stai? Now, what if you want to make this polite? Pause the video and think about it for a second. Okay, so we basically use the third person singular in the feminine case as opposed to the second person singular. So instead of you, we use lei. So come sta? Okay, come sta? This is a very formal way of asking somebody, how are you doing? Of course, the pronoun, the omitted pronoun in this case is lei. And this is the reason why you say in Italian dare del lei. You give lei. You give lei to someone means you basically use the word lei to somebody as opposed to using you like you would normally do with other people. And this is it. So now you know how the formal or polite form works in Italian. As I said, it requires a lot of practice to get used to this, but it's not very difficult, as you can see. I hope to have helped with this video. Let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Practice, take care, and see you soon.